Hey everyone! So I'm finally back with another fragrance review. So much shit has happened to me since my last video, which was like, a couple weeks ago. I'm not even going to get into it, I just want to start with the review. So today I'm going to be talking about Minajesty, which is a fragrance by Nicki Minaj. Now this technically is her third fragrance. She had Pink Friday, followed by Pink Friday Special Edition, and now we have her third one, Minajesty. First, we're going to look at the advertisement. So this is the Minajesty advertisement. I got this out of a magazine. I like this ad a lot more than her last one. Her last one, she was sort of like huge, like this big giant monster, just kind of like parading through the city. This one, she's regular sized, and she's frolicking through the enchanted forest. I don't know about her dress. I mean, I like how big and royal it looks, but it kind of looks like it's soaked in blood. Like, I feel like she was mauled by a bear, and the bear won. In the background, we have a throne with, like, lions on it. So she's sort of like the queen of the forest. We have the neon lights at the top, and a picture of the bottle on the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to look at the box that she came in. I actually got the gift package, which came with 3 products. So the box is, big. So this is the magical castle that Royal Nicki Minaj lives in, which is in the forest, filled with bears. On the front we have her sort of gateway that says Nicki Minaj. It's covered in, like, snow. Like, is that supposed to be snow? It's like glitter that's been sort of caked on. Along the sides we have windows and bricks. The back is some info about what you get. And then the top says Nicki Minaj. So the way it opens like her last box. So you like unhinge it here, and it flips upwards, and then all the products are sitting inside. So it's kind of cool if you're like, a big fan, and you sort of have like a little Nicki dollhouse, I guess you could call it. Alright, so now we're going to look at the bottle design. If you've ever wondered what Ronald McDonald would look like if he was a prostitute, here is your answer. Okay, honestly, this is the ugliest thing I own. Like, it sits in my apartment and just scares everyone away. I didn't like her first one. I found it a little terrifying. And this one is by far worse. So the bottle is shaped as Nicki Minaj herself. This time around, her hair is enormous. It's red, it's curly, it's very Bozo the Clown. She's wearing, sort of like a burlesque kind of bustier. Her face is made of pure gold, and, she has no limbs, of course. And then we got the black sort of, part there. So to get the fragrance out of here, you of course decapitate her like you did before. The lid is actually the same size as the bottle. Like, if you put these side by side, and it's very heavy, very heavy. It's very thick curls and like plastic and rubber and steel. This is the 50 milliliter bottle. The bigger one is even more horrifying. Her tester strips this time around, they're just as big and square as her last ones. Only now, instead of saying Pink Friday or Minajesty, it just says Nicki Minaj fragrances, sort of like a generic one. Ooh, I think I put too much. Alright, so what does Minajesty smell like? This fragrance isn't really unique. It's not really, it doesn't kind of stand out among a lot of the recent celebrity launches. And honestly, it hardly stands out among the other Nicki Minaj fragrances. It's a nice fragrance, it's just a fruity, sweet kind of scent like her first one. It's pleasant, it's easy to wear, it's casual, but it's not really spectacular. So in the top note of the fragrance, we have peach, lemon, and red berries. The dreaded red berries that I feel... I hate when red berries are just thrown into a fragrance, because it's as if they didn't know what fruit to put, so they're just like, red berries. And I feel like they don't have like a distinct character, it's just like that sort of synthetic fruity smell. So the top note basically smells like the synthetic fruity aroma, but the lemon is quite strong. It's very citrusy opening. I don't smell the peach, which I guess is a good... I mean, I feel like the peach is unnecessary when we have those red berries kind of just doing their thing. Top note itself doesn't really last that long. You're sort of in that citrusy fruitiness for kind of just a few minutes, and then we already start to smell the heart and the base coming out, and it's in those two levels that we have the more sweeter floral notes. So the heart of the fragrance has orchid, my favorite, with magnolia and frangipani. So it's a floral heart, followed by a sweeter base. We have the vanilla, the tonka bean, and the musk. I feel like both of these levels start to come up at the same time, which again is only a few minutes after the initial spray. So then it becomes much sweeter, a little bit creamier, a little bit floral. The citrus goes away, so you're not really smelling any like fresh burst anymore. It kind of just becomes a generic fruity sweet scent, because again we have the red berries that are kind of just like the whatevers, and then the vanilla just kind of smooths that all out. The orchid adds its sweetness as well. It doesn't smell floral, it really is just a fruity sweet scent. I guess its most distinguishable character is in the top, where it's a little bit more citrusy, and then it really becomes kind of just like any other celebrity scent that's in this category. Again, it's not bad, but it's sort of hard to distinguish it from other scents at this point. I put it on my wrist like a while before this, and it's like way dried down now, and yeah, the musk is more prominent, and I'd say the vanilla is like kind of all that's left. And I mean a little bit of like the fruitiness, but that's all I can really say about it. It's not really the longest lasting scent either. And I mean, to be honest, I'm not too impressed with this fragrance. I was expecting a little bit more. I thought, like, she could have sort of described the scent as being more sensual and, like, more evening than, like, the first one. And I guess it is, because it is a little bit heavier on the sweetness, and, like, there's the musk. But I feel like it just wasn't different enough from her first one. Like, her first one was kind of, like, fruity sweet for daytime wear, and this is fruity sweet for daytime or possibly nighttime wear. Like, it's just, I don't know. Okay, so that's basically, you know, this fragrance. So let me now talk about the products that it came with. You can get a body lotion and a shower gel. They both came in this set here. I don't like the packaging. Like, they're very bland. Like, it's just reddish orange, and then like the little bead part here. I find them a little bit tacky. It's a sticker, like this part here, you can actually, if you really wanted to, just peel that whole thing off. The lotion, it's not a sticker, it's actually printed on, which is a little bit better. But the shower gel, I feel like, is just, like, ugly. The lotion's actually nice. Is it nice? I remember it being nicer. So this lotion is, it's sort of average. I don't love it, I don't hate it. It's a little bit light weight, like it's not like a thicker, heavier cream. I prefer the heavier ones only because I feel like they last longer and the scent is more prominent, and like they moisturize your hands more. This one's a little bit lighter. The scent is, it's sort of like more lemony and berry than anything else. Like, I don't find the lotion to be very sweet or floral. It's just sort of like that sort of citrus berry kind of smell. So I mean, it's a fine lotion if you can get it in the set. I don't know if I would really buy this like separately. It's not really impressing me much. There's no glitter in it. I know a lot of them lately have had like glitter, kind of just surprise, there's glitter. This one is not non-glitter lotion. The shower gel is okay, but like it's really sort of runny. Like it's, I feel like there's too much water in it or something. It's a clear gel, you know, no glitter or anything in it. And it smells very faintly of the fragrance. Like I feel like it's been watered down too much or something, because it kind of oozes out like too much and it doesn't smell strongly enough. So, I don't know, like honestly this gift package didn't really, win me over, I guess. So the products are just okay. The set's not that much more than the fragrance, so like, I guess it's fine that way, but I wouldn't really recommend buying these products separately because I feel like it's not really worth it. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about this fragrance. I'll do a quick summary. So Minajesty by Nicki Minaj is a fruity, sweet scent. It's not too different from her original, so if you liked her original one, you'll like this one as well. It starts off with a sort of citrusy, generic fruit burst of red berries and lemon. The peach doesn't really show up very much. The heart of the fragrance is floral. It's frangipani, orchid, and magnolia, although it doesn't really smell floral at all because the base of the fragrance, the vanilla, the tonka bean, and the musk, sort of just mix with the top fruitiness to give you this generic, fruity, sweet kind of scent. It doesn't last the longest. I sort of recommend it more for day wear. It's very casual. And the products, the lotion and the shower gel, are kind of just average. So I really hope her next fragrance gives us a lot more than this one. I don't want another fruity floral scent from her. I want like something stronger or like spicier or like something, different. But we'll just have to wait and see. Okay guys, that's the end of my review of Minajesty. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're glad to have me back, and I'll see you next time for some more fragrance reviews.